Good morning, and welcome to Mornings with Michael, for informational, educational, and sometimes entertainment purposes. Once again, we want to congratulate the Denver Nuggets for their first ever NBA championship. Uh, City has long well deserved it, so congratulations to them. Um, Also, congratulations to, I guess, everyone. The PPI fell 0.3%, and its annual rate is now at 1.1%. So inflation is dropping. So that's good for all of us who are shopping. So on to our sector news breakdown. Copa Holding, CPA, said its capacity ASMs for May rose 15.3% from a year earlier to 2,313.7 million. System-wide passenger traffic was 1,992.6 million in May, up 15.8% from last year. United National Foods, UNFI, said it will cut about 150 roles as part of its restructuring effort aimed at consolidating from 4 operating regions to 3. Says the initiative is to enhance profitability, speedy decision-making, and reduce administrative layers. Energy, industrials, and materials. Casella Waste, CWST, of 5.26 million share secondary offering priced at 85.50. Shell PLC, SHEL, will increase its dividend by 15% and boost natural gas production as new CEO Sawan focuses on fossil fuels that drove record profits last year. Total Energies, TTE, signed an agreement with U.S. energy company NextDecade, NEXT, and investment firm Global Infrastructure Partners to jointly develop the first phase of liquefied natural gas project in Texas. TTE will buy 17.5% stake in NextDecade for 219 million in 3 steps as part of the deal, with the initial 5.06% stake already acquired on Tuesday for $40 million. Financials, Discover Financial Services, DFS, said May credit card delinquency rate was 1.37% at May end versus 1.38% at April end. Healthcare, United Healthcare Group shares slip. All the healthcare stocks are falling sharply. Shares slip over 4% after the managed care giant warned of a Q2 spike in medical costs. Comments at GS conference last night said there has been a rise in volume of non-urgent surgeries in second quarter, adding margin pressure to insurers. Also watch EOV, HUM, CIMOH, and also CVS. Acadia Pharmaceuticals, ACAD, announced the addition of new phase 3 development candidate in rare disease portfolio ACP-101 for the treatment of hyperphagia in Prader-Willi syndrome. Agile, AGRX, said it plans to increase Twirla prescriptions filled through telemedicine platforms that utilize VitaCare, such as 28 Health. Expanding commercial reach through strategic partnerships continue to drive achieving 2023 net revenue in the range of 25 to 30 million. PepGen, PEPG, said while it awaits receipt of an official clinical hold letter from the FDA, they are withdrawing prior guidance with respect to the timeline for initiating phase 1 study of PGN EDO DM1 in patients with myotonic dystrophy type 1 in the first half of 2023 in any geography. RadNet, RDNT, 7.6 million share spot secondary price at $29.75. And on to technology, media, and telecom. Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, rises early after Reuters reported Amazon Web Services is considering using new AI chips from AMD, as AWS executive told Reuters, though said AWS has not made a final decision, the executive added. Logitech International, LOGI, shares down 10% after saying longtime president and chief executive officer Bracken Darrell would step down into back IVAC. Guides full year 23 revenue 43 to 48 million versus estimate of 37.3. Said plan to ship one Trio system and remains confident in the significant growth potential ahead for the Trio, where our joint development agreement continues to progress towards qualification and first purchase order before year-end. ITI, fourth quarter EPS loss, 1 cent versus estimate of 3-cent profit. Quarter four revenues rose 24% year over year to 42.4 million versus estimate of 40.47 million. And finally, Vodafone, VOD, shares rise after announcing merger with CK Hutchison of their British operations, creating the UK's largest mobile operator. The combined business will be called Mergico. Vodafone will own 51% of the combined business and Hutchison 49%. And that's our news. Let's go on to sharing our screen. Go over to FinViz, where our map is. Now we can share our screen. So Microsoft is up today. NVIDIA continues to rise. Broadcom with AVGO. Apple is up slightly. Seems to be medical devices are moving a lot today. Financial services credit services are recovering from yesterday. And we can see right in here, healthcare, they're all kind of dropping on the news from United Healthcare. So let's go to our other screen. Tesla this was yesterday. Update our chart here. Seems like we're having the same problem we had before. I'm not sure what's causing this. We'll try another screen here and see if that works out better. So let's hope that this works. Over to our screen. This is TXG, Pleasanton biotech company, seems to be breaking out. Let's go take a look at what else is moving. Take a look at the dollar first. Dollar is gapping down. Second gap down in a row. That's pretty interesting. Gold. Gold is up slightly. You would think that with the dollar gapping down twice in a row, it'd be performing a little better, but that is not the case. Silver is bouncing, and take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks like it's stabilizing, not much moving there. Ethereum doing about the same thing. Not much movement there. There's a big move in FCX. So copper is bouncing. SCCO, Southern Copper, and the other copper that I had highlighted last week looks like it's breaking out right now. So there you have it. Take a look at FCX. Gapped up and continues its pretty strong volume here. A lot of professional buying. Look at the yields on the 10-year is dropping with the inflation report. So that's good for the markets. TBT dropping as well, drops to its 200-day moving average. And the shy bonds are up, so the yields are down. Take a look at our NASDAQ. High multiple stocks are up marginally, 0.56. We'll see how they perform at the end of the day. Our VIX is pulling back. So I would think the S&P 500 is continuing its strong run. The Dow Jones was down earlier. It's trying to recover a little bit here. And our small cap are pulling back. See if we can find our sectors. Financials continue to move up. Take a look at energy is pulling back. Oil prices are bouncing off of the 10 and 20-day moving average. Not bouncing off, but bouncing back from. Communication services is up. See if our biotech continue pulling back a little bit. Take a look at technology. I would assume that's rising, which is the case. It's getting a pretty well extended here. You would think a pullback would be coming any day now. Yeah, here's the software. Infrastructure looks like it's getting ready to break out here. Semiconductors remain strong. Volume remains pretty strong here. We had two airlines break out. So we had United Airlines and we had Delta. See how American is doing. Yeah, they're all look like they're breaking out here. Out of the office ETF. It is a 2 times ETF, so if it doesn't move, you are possibly losing money because of all the trading that is going on to create a double times the stocks in the index. Industrials, interesting. The Dow is pulling back, but the industrials is breaking out. Go figure. Healthcare sector pulling back today. Consumer staples looks like it's trying to break out this consolidation pattern here. Have to continue to watch that. Materials continues to do well. Mining and metals is pulling back a little bit. It's surprising with copper doing so well that it's pulling back. And our housing. Some of our biggest movers today in EV. Nikola was up about 18% earlier, is up 16.5% right now. CVS is dropping 5.79%. United Healthcare, which was in the news, gapping down 7%. Pull up my handy little device here. Oracle continues strong movement, and mentioned AI in its conference call, I guess. CRM. Trying to remain there. Surgery Partners was up strong. It's kind of a bearish finish right now, but we'll have to continue to check on that one. Medical devices are definitely strong. Looks like Intuitive Surgical is breaking out of this consolidation. Not the greatest volume, but average. NetEase is breaking out over in China. Li Auto is continuing its strong run. Got a number of automobiles. Ferrari looks like it's trying to break out. And our airline, this was in the news. Copa Airlines continues to be strong. And Boston Scientific is gapping up 4%. Just have to see where the volume is at the end of the day. Logitech gapping down 11.25%. The earnings are in 40 days. RadNet, diagnostic imaging facilities down 7.6, but it had a pretty strong run. Once it gets in the green area, that is a sell area, profit-taking area. So you have to imagine that's going to happen. Take a look at Humana, also in the healthcare, gapping down 13.11%. Sun Country is trying to hang in there. Another health issue is gapping down nearly 7%. Affirm made a big run and now it's bouncing off of its 10-day moving average, which is a healthy sign. Centene, another healthcare, down 7.26%. And that's a look at where we are today. Thanks for tuning in with Mornings with Michael. Hope your day is off to a great start. Continue going after your goals and building your activities, and just amaze all of us. We're here to support you from a financial standpoint. If you have any questions about your portfolio or reaching your goals, we're always available for you. So hope everyone has a great day.